Why is the trash company trying to foreclose on people's homes, their own customers? Pretty crazy. Hey, everybody. My name is JJ. You're watching Bull, Boom, Bear, Bust, and it's Monday, August 16th, 2020. Now, we're going to start off with the story right here. We've got some other financial economic news to get into after this, but yes, in Las Vegas, a company called Republic Services is doing a very trashy thing. No pun intended. They're trying to foreclose on people's homes for unpaid trash bills. Now, right away, you may say, okay, if somebody owes money on something, that's fair. You need to pay what you owe. And if you don't pay, they can try to collect it and they can try to take your assets, including your home. Some people say that's business. But take a look at this recent article right here out of Las Vegas Review Journal. Hundreds of homes threatened with foreclosure for overdue trash bills. So what these companies were doing, instead of just cutting off service after the customer got a month or two behind, they kept picking up the trash. In some cases, customers were out of state or weren't able to pay their bills for various reasons. Sometimes they were in the hospital. Other times they just forgot to pay it. But what they did is they added on all these service fees and attorney's fees. And look at how much some of these homeowners now owe on their trash bill. And now their home is being threatened to be taken from them. Republic Services of Southern Nevada has threatened almost 150 customers' homes with foreclosure for overdue trash bills since the start of 2020, demanding both the money owed and attorney's fees. And listen to this. There's a story here. One resident owed Republic Services about $600 when an attorney representing the company emailed her in March. The correspondence demanded that she pay the full amount plus an additional $2,300 in attorney's fees. Entering a repayment plan lasting up to 6 months would cost her an additional $550. So when you add on the additional fees for the payment plan plus the attorney's fees, are technically between $3,000 and $3,500. This is just something else that homeowners have to worry about. Now, I've said this before, that rising home prices aren't necessarily a good thing for homeowners unless you're looking to sell your home. So if you get behind on a bill, if you get behind on your mortgage payment, that's a get out of jail free card, because the home price went up. You can likely sell it and get enough profit to go ahead and pay off the mortgage and pay off any other bills you may have. Some people have even sold their home to pay off medical bills. But can you imagine having to sell your home to pay off a trash bill because they tack on all these extra fees? Now let's transition a little bit here back to the cost of living, and we're seeing this happen globally, and we want to explain why. Why is it happening globally? Well, there's many reasons. We have severe weather, massive droughts in many different parts of the world. Even in Armenia, food prices hit a generational high, so a multi-decade high in Armenia. And what do we see here? The sub headline here: inflation is further stifling weak demand, putting the central bank in a bind. So again, we have the central bank. That's the common denominator in just about every part of the world. It's central bank printing money out of thin air, causing these rising prices. And when you have rising prices, the rising cost of living, it makes it harder to grow food because people can't buy property to farm on, and a lot of farms get foreclosed. A lot of farms can't pay the higher prices because of the cost of living. And you see less and less production, farms getting obliterated, handouts, payouts to people, incentivizing people not to work. So you have lower goods and products and lower food being produced, but yet never ending demand because of all the money handed out to people. So plenty of people there to buy food, plenty of money being handed out, but not enough people growing food, right? Not enough people producing, not enough people manufacturing. So rising prices, and what do we see in every country? It's the central bank. The same central bank and the same central bankers that the media puts out there as the experts. Remember Bernanke back in, I believe, the mid-2000s? Gold is a barbarous relic. It's not money. Right? The bankers, the quote-unquote experts that they tell us are the experts, that are really not, they're just reading off of scripts. The bankers told us for decades that gold wasn't real money, but yet gold has actually increased when the value of the dollar has actually decreased. So let's take a look at a gold price chart here going back to early 2000s. And if you would have held a dollar or dollars, let's say it was $270 back here in 2002, about 20 years ago, if you would have just held that $270 in cash, what would that same $270 buy you today? But fast forward here to current times, here we're at about 1800. If you would have held 1 ounce of gold, you would have saw about a 600% increase in just 1 ounce of gold. So that, my friends, has even exceeded the real estate market, right? Even homes in many places haven't went up 600%. In some cases, they've doubled and even tripled, but it's hard to find a home that went up 600%, even when you look back 20 years. But yet that's what gold did. But the quote-unquote experts at the central bank is telling us, and they've been telling us, that gold's not real money, at the same time as the central banks are actually buying gold themselves. So you go figure that one out. Keep stacking, people. Stay well, stay prepared. What do you think about the trash company looking to take people's homes? Pretty trashy thing to do. Keep stacking, everybody. Stay well, stay prepared. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.